drink it.
Cheers. Chocolate really good.
So I know you from mutual friends. But
Yeah, we have like 12 mutual friends.
12 mutual friends, but we never met.
We never met in person.
So tell me a little about you and also to the people who are watching. Who are you? What do you do? And how you get into film?
My name's Elvin. I shoot film, digital, and it's been one heck of a ride. I'm a musician originally. So
I'm a musician.
You
This
too?
is so weird. How come we never met?
I don't know. So I used to play music. Music was my art.
Do you go to conservatories?
I did not. I did go to an academy though for like sound producing. So sound producing and sound engineering was my what I did for school. And
This is gonna sound trash. I'm so sorry.
I'll judge later. Favorite stock when we're machine it tonight. Cinestill is one of my favorites. 800T. Oh my goodness.
That's your vibe. Like
I love it so much. That and like if I'm doing sunsets, I like Kodak Gold 200.
cheap film consumer.
So cheap, but so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I just tried a roll of Portrait 800.
How do you like it?
For a night. Wow, I was absolutely stunned.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't shared the photos yet, but they look amazing.
I have to see it.
Yeah. I'm a fan of my own stuff. I don't know why. Like I look at it, I'm like, this is so good.
That's so good though. Like not
Yeah,
everyone.
I'm like, I'm gonna cheer myself on. Like,
That's what everyone needs, like especially artists. A lot of people don't feel like they're good enough.
oh, I have that every day. Like, but when I do feel it, I'm like, yes. I'm like in the mood. But most of the time, yeah, I need to have someone say something to me. I'm like, oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, thank you. Came to the States, kind of stopped doing music 7 years ago, and I was like devastated. I need like an outlet for like art. I just picked up a camera and like bought a camera, got into the Fuji family, and just haven't stopped.
Only 4 years.
2 years. I've been shooting. So the first year I shot nonstop every day of the year.
Wow.
I think so. Maybe like there's like 2 days I missed.
Wow.
Like couple days maybe. I don't know. But I'm like, I made it myself like, I'm gonna shoot every day, get better at it, love it. Like, yeah, it's just been one crazy ride. And
Well, you definitely did.
you know,
Because you're pretty big on Instagram.
no, stop it.
So, do you feel like just being someone who moved here, because you said you've been here for how long?
7 years now.
7 years. Do you think like didn't grow up in this culture? Did that bring anything to your photography necessarily?
I think so. Yeah, I love like moments that are very like personable, like someone holding hands or like catching a moment of like I've caught a couple times I got lucky and maybe sounds awkward or weird, but couples like kissing or hugging, those kind of like moments are very like, oh, that kind of reminds me of Paris or something. It's like, so I feel like there's some influence that's not very American, and maybe me not trying to be like someone else and trying to be very unique. I don't know. Something I learned super early was always look up. You never know what's up, and always look back, because there could be a scene unfolding right behind you. Because we just like came back from there, but when you look back, you never know. There might be something new that you might have missed. Yeah, something I learned super early on, and I've stuck to it. And it's like amazing.
For me, like coming from the East, The whole New York especially has this very Western looking, and which is just a fantasy land for the East, like people from Asia. So I think that helped me to see New York in a different light, because New York isn't necessarily pretty, honestly. You need an eye for that.
That's kind of true.
Yeah. When I first moved here, like, this is the biggest city.
I didn't. Did you like it?
No.
I didn't like it too.
And at first I was like, this is so dirty, so ugly, I don't get it. But then it's the people, it's the culture.
It's the culture, it's the people. It's there's so much. It's like so many different levels. But I did not like it at first.
No, we didn't.
Through street photography, me like endlessly walking and like wearing out my shoes, like just seeing new places all the time. I feel like that kind of birthed new love, especially this year because streets were empty. I've walked everywhere almost,
That's nice.
and it's been crazy. It's an amazing trip. Like you get to see so many like little avenues and like alleyways and like little special places, and it's crazy.
And I think a part of, let's say, your success on Instagram really is you brought that New York, the fantasy, like the pretty New York to people who are not here. Like you definitely show the New York that it's pretty, it's less. You put a beauty filter on the New York City street.
Maybe.
In your photograph.
Well, one of the tricks is shooting everything in golden hour. That helped me for a very good time.
Which we're not today.
Golden hour? No, not today.
Okay, last question. What would you give to people who just started film and also who want to post more of their work on social media? What's your tip to people like that?
Yeah, it's very tricky because I have a lot of friends. Like I have friends who are just shooting digital right now, and they're creating these new pages for like their film stuff. I say just merge it, like just combine it all, because I don't know. That's still you posting. That's still you taking those shots. Combine it with digital film. You don't have to tell them what you're doing. You don't. It's weird because I feel like all of us feel like we need to explain ourselves online all the time. And we do something and like, oh, I need to explain myself, like what's happening.
Yeah.
There's no need to explain yourself. Just like do it. Your heart wants. You want to shoot film? Just go for it. I recommend the Canon 81. Point and shoot. The Mu is incredible. They're going pretty expensive now, like $300.
I got mine $5.
Oof, you're lucky. I wish. I wish. Mine has a defect. On the bottom, it's like the lens, it makes these flares that are very common.
That you love.
I love and I don't love. My sister actually looked at it. She's like, you have like light leaks. I'm like, what? No, never.
That's my style.
No, it's my style. These two weird light leaks all the time.
What's your watermark?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have my suspect coming into frame. Have my lights set up. He's walking very slowly. 100% I'll get him. Unless he turns the other street.
He said 100%.